Hey guys, Shazam here again. Sorry I've been gone for a while. I've been more busy than I thought I would be. I just thought I might want to give my opinion here about the recent Boruto chapter. This video is unscripted, it's just my opinion. I'm not gonna say facts so people don't get upset. But I really don't know what to say. I can't stand up to this anymore because this chapter and the chapter before it were actually really good. I really enjoyed them. They added more consistency to the story, unlike the fight with Jigen where he's just really strong for no reason, and everybody was just hyped about the fight. But this one had a little more going in depth with the lore and added a bit more consistency to the story. Like we had Kaguya out of nowhere, and then we had Momoshiki and Kinshiki to expand on that, but it felt like an isolated story. But this one, it went back to Kaguya's days. It explained everything, so it felt like more like Naruto or tying up loose ends that were left back in Shippuden, and even in the first arc in Boruto, the Chunin exams arc. And it gave us an idea on the power scaling. It's not like it keeps progressing. We now have an idea that Naruto and Sasuke might not be as strong as we thought they were, since Prime Jigen, or Ishiki in this case, was beaten by Kaguya. He was caught off guard, I know, but it wasn't like how it happened with Madara, where Black Zetsu, who's basically fodder, just used Hack's ability to seal him away or seal his abilities or whatever. She basically left him for dead. That means he still had access to his abilities. We don't know that for sure yet, but I would assume she has to be relative to Prime Ishiki. Not to mention she's immortal, we know that. So there's already that advantage that she has. So in short, what I mean to say is that Naruto and Sasuke are not did not surpass Kaguya, basically. Since we do know that the Jigen fought them, he basically can't contain the full power of Ishiki, so Kaguya must have beaten the one that was far stronger than Jigen. And they also said that there are different types of Ten Tails, or the God Fruit, so there's also that, so we could assume that the God Fruit on Earth is stronger than any other one. That's why the Otsutsuki really need it that much. But Jigen supposedly existed for 1,000 years, I guess, so why is he doing this now? Why didn't he do it before? I mean, I can't judge that for now because I'm sure we could find out later. But I also don't like how Shikamaru's being handled. He's portrayed as... he's cautious, but he acts like an a-hole all the time. I get that he's cautious, but he's also smart. He thinks ahead. He doesn't show any of those biases, I guess. But especially with Shikadai, he's just constantly mad. I mean, he's his son, but you would think he'd be more rational about things. Like against Asuma, he only broke down once all hope was lost. Like Asuma got stabbed, that's all. But for the whole time, he was contained perfectly fine. I mean, against Hidan, not against Asuma. And then we have Kashin Koji. Like, I'm gonna ignore Naruto just blatantly saying that Kashin Koji fights like, who? I mean, it's like nobody guessed before, right? But then we have his fighting style. Not only did he summon toads in previous chapters or use the Rasengan, enter Konoha, but he also in this chapter alone used 3 of Jiraiya's exclusive abilities: the Flame Bombs, Toad Oil Bombs, and even the Dark Swamp. Those are like the Jiraiya abilities. Like, when you think of Jiraiya, you just think hair and gross stuff like oil. Nobody thinks about fire that much. I mean, I guess they do. Anyway, that's not the point, but I feel like Kashin Koji he's definitely got something to do with Jiraiya now after we saw this. I mean, Boruto's very well written at times. I'm not gonna take that away from it, but it's still a continuation of Naruto. Naruto is supposed to be about ninjas. You're putting aliens into it. If you had a separate story, that would have been completely fine. Like, Naruto as a predecessor kinda does not have anything to do with it if you just create a new story. It's pretty easy. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see where this is going. Doesn't mean I like Boruto. I'm just curious about where it's headed. In the end, I know this was a short video. I'm just putting my opinion out there. That's all. My normal videos are still gonna be up from time to time. I'm not sure. I can't really give you a word from now. But the content's coming. It's not going anywhere. So that's it, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.